Rising with each beat of the music is ringing. We're flames in the fire that keeps burning. We're inviting the night in.
Tactical nuke incoming!
Oh boy, another Onision video. How's it going, everybody? This is Rob of Novakast, back with another video. And with this one, I guess I could say this is just going to be a quick response to a 50-minute video that Onision posted. Which, kind of like the usual ones where he posts these sort of hit pieces, or better yet, these articles of quote-unquote truth in his eyes, really. As per usual when it comes to this, likes and dislikes as well as comments are disabled. So I think it just goes to show, you know, how he doesn't like when if other people have something they need to say or want to say about what he has to say about a situation. But I will say that this is intriguing and to some extent very coincidental, especially with some of the news that came out when it comes to the recent, well, the documentary that Chris Hansen decided to create. For those who have not watched the previous podcast, or one of them, we were talking about the potential documentary from Chris Hansen, and that people like Repsion are kind of for it to some extent, especially with the fact that we hear the voices, or at least hear the testimony of people like Greg's father. And I think Repsion made a point that when it comes down to it, Onision is going to try to double down, especially when it comes to some of the stuff that is said. And sure enough, again, I'm assuming that he has seen it already or seen the news. He made 2 documentaries, which I'm going to say right now already addresses a lot of the stuff that we've talked about when it comes to Shiloh, as well as Greg, or Greg's father. And it's really interesting, especially with the Shiloh piece, where, again, it's a lot of the stuff that we've already discussed when it comes to his treatment, how he kind of calls her out for being, you know, the kind of person he thinks she is, or defaming her to an extent. Again, when it comes, I will say that when it comes to some of the stuff that Shiloh has done when it comes to the current drama with Onision, I'm not all for, but at the same time, with what her experience is with this individual, she shouldn't have had to go through. The way that this individual, Greg, has treated women in the past is unforgivable. And when it comes to the father testimony thing, this I will say that this is intriguing, because this video goes over the Newsweek article that interviewed his father, and I think that was what, in November, or was it 2019? I cannot remember the exact date on the top of my head, but it is crazy, especially with him also bringing up, you know, some of the things, or showing clips out of context of things that people like Shiloh or Sarah or everybody else has, you know, said things about him, using clips out of context and not using full clips to try to defame the individuals. And I think this comes to be expected, especially with this individual, this sycophant. Greg right now, to some extent, especially with the 2 videos, is going to try to double down, especially with the upcoming documentary. It's usually the case with every single situation too. For those who don't remember, every single time that he's called out for a type of behavior like that of, I guess the best example would be when he was called out for using images of underage girls for his quote-unquote rating videos. And people were calling him out for the gross behavior on his part. And then, again, the gross behavior of how he treated a variety of different women and girls. His morals, his inability to accept criticism, which, again, it's really funny, especially with some of the remarks he's made when it comes to his fans who wanted to just help him with some of his work, and he downright shames them for just having, or at least wanting to give him the chance to be better, or at least help his content improve. This individual, I'm just going to, just because I want to make this quick, is somebody who doesn't want to change, especially when it comes to his behavior. And when it comes down to, the stuff that is being said about him, at this point, he's going to start doubling down more and more as these quote-unquote documentaries begin to be public. So I think when it comes down to it, I'm going to keep track of it. When the documentaries come out, I'm going to give my thoughts on both, or at least the series of documentaries. And we'll see how this whole thing goes. I have a feeling we'll more than likely have more and more of a breakdown from Onision, but we don't know yet. So, all in all, this is, when it comes down to, these kind of videos, it's nothing new. And with that, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Truly appreciate it. If you guys can, please like, comment, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. What are your thoughts on the Onision's dad documentary? Leave a comment down below what your thoughts were when it comes to Greg once again trying to push his one-sided truth. If you guys want to follow us on social media, links are in the description down below, as well as check out our daily content and the weekly podcast. With that being said, this is Novakast signing off. Have a good one, and take care. Peace.